So we on camera. This is Merlin. Hey, Merlin just wants to hang out all the time on my desk, and so yeah, there's Merlin. Merlin is slightly off camera here, slightly. Anyway, John McKeag here with Merlin, and we are doing the Trust Crash course. I'm with Liberty Aid Academy, and I'm here to make your life a lot happier, a lot easier. Finances are a giant pain in the neck, aren't they? I think so. Who likes to deal with finances? I know I don't. But I'll tell you what, I deal with them like this. I'm an accountant. I got 40 years of experience now. All my copyrighted work is at this Liberty Aid Academy. And so what is going on here? Well, what's going on is, as an accountant, I teach you operate a trust, and then you owe no taxes, and you don't report taxes. Hooray! Like the wealthy elite. Yay! Isn't that wonderful? And even better, so that's the side. You're giving no money to the government. Yay! Because you're using a trust now. Well, that old thing that you were forced to use, that straw man, the person, that business, it's not you, but they call it you, uh, you don't have to have a bank account or anything for it. So that business qualifies for all this free stuff for the government now. Yay! This is all legal. You know, one entity is not another entity, so it's just you have a car in the top hat now in the Monopoly game. You don't just have a car. It should be like a, I don't know, uh, like a pick. You know what I mean? Like for working in the mines. You know what I mean? That's what life is with that. This kind of information that helps you out. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. All right. If you have any thoughts or questions or anything you want to throw out there, please do so in the chat. I appreciate it when I get that feedback. Sorry, the cat is knocking stuff down over here with his tail, and I have it to deal. It's like anyway, it's just the whole cattail thing. Some stuff. Merlin's sweet though. He's kind of big to be on my desk all the time, and I'm like typing. Okay, buddy, over there. Anyway, anyway, what about this trust is fantastic. You live a much happier life. So you give no money to the government, nothing for taxes. You don't need an accountant anymore. Hooray! So you save both time and money there. Don't need to pay an accountant. Don't need to pay taxes. Don't need to fill out forms. Hooray! So now, when you do feel like, oh hey, I have a little bit of time to deal with finances, now you can fill out stuff to get free stuff. Well, I'll apply for free stuff. That's cool. That's helpful. That's useful, right? So let's get into this. We'll talk about all that. Any thoughts or questions? Just throw it out there, please. So, Liberty Aid Academy. What is Liberty Aid Academy? Good question. Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to radically improve their lifestyle with legal, easy-to-use financial methods not widely known but proven by testimonials to work for all our students. Our courses all use copyrighted, unique material used only at our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving their outcomes, and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you and me. Real people. That's it. That's what's going on here. These methods can be used by anyone. It's just fantastic. Anyway, these are our courses here. You want to get the trust, you open your trust, then, building credit is Business Finance 101, and then you get into the mentor program and the inner circle. The mentor is how to use the trust and all its financial methods, everything. And the inner circle is kind of past that, how you use the trust without paperwork. and that's just as amazing. So, but that's the progression that people should take, and that's how we do it. And right now, we have it. So, whoops, let's move this here so you can see this. Right now, it's really fantastic because I've been doing this a decade, right? This is all my copyrighted work. I put out the proof I do this myself first, everything myself first, and then I put it together in a training program, how to teach people how to do this yourself. But I always do it myself first. I always post a proof of, look what I did. This is totally legal. This is totally easy. I did it. I always do that first. No one else knows how to do that, right? So it took me a decade of focus on this. I have an MBA. I have a master's in accounting. I got 40 years of business experience, but it's hard to put together the time. Now, for over a decade, I have lived only on donations for what people give me for teaching them this information. And I appreciate that because it was difficult to get this knowledge and it was difficult to put it together. Especially, I only give you simple, useful information that you can use immediately. Absolutely immediately. Like, you open up your Trello one day. The next day you could go and, do the next hack. As so on, you could do this every day. But I recommend, you just spend, a couple hours on it every week, and your life will just absolutely do a major turnaround. All business people, no taxes, right? Can you imagine every business in America doesn't have to pay taxes? That's right. Whatever kind of business you do, I got an eBay, I got a this or that, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. This is totally legal. It's not just for, oh, I can only use this thing to get out of taxes in this way. No. Anyone that's paying any federal income taxes, this is the way the IRS, for anyone that knows how to do this, okay, gives you an EIN that you don't pay taxes. And it's a non-reporting entity. It's so wonderful. And that allows you to get, all this free stuff. And so right now, we got more than 50% off on, see, it took me anyway, I'm going on, but it took me a decade to put this information together in a way that it's easy to understand, that it works for all of our students and has for many years, you know what I mean? And now it's just been simplified and gathered in a way. So it's just online training. We're here for you. We support you. You get, 2 consults with me, myself. We're live. We're talking through Zoom. Yeah. You schedule it. So, and all the information, all the courses is now built. All the information is known. It's figured out. Nothing is being created as I go. The last decade I've been creating this information. But now, I'm just keeping it updated. You know what I mean? But all the time. But right now, all the courses are built. All the information is there for anyone that starts with their school. I really think that every piece of this is just as valuable as the next piece. So I didn't want someone because, I didn't have the funds to do this. I did not want them to be left out of some of the information. So you can do our school a la carte, one class at a time. That's fine. You can do it that way and just take your time over time. That's fine. But it's, more than 50% off if you go the way of, okay, I get all the information, I have all the information, I'll study it. We do a full year of support for your, your training, your studying, because, it takes time. You're living your life and you can get to it when you can. We're here. Whenever you're ready, we're here. Okay? That's what we do. This is 100% of what we do. We don't do anything else. This is a family-run business, this school. And that doesn't mean it's not professional. We don't have professionals working with us, but this has been going on a long time, and these people, they know their work. Everyone here tried, tested. This is my copyrighted work, proof for a decade out there. Okay, and so I don't want someone to be left out of this for whatever reason. We actually, the platform we're on takes it in payments too. So if it's like, oh, that's a lot of money, I can't do all that. Well, there's a payment process now. You do it in 4 payments, no interest. So, and people asked about that for years, but that's managed for us now. We have that, and anyway, it's just like any school. Oh, I would have finished the program. Well, why go to school to learn something? Oh, I want to learn welding, and you take half the course on welding, and you don't learn the other half of welding. No, you want to learn welding. You want to learn the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? You want to learn this information. You want to learn it all. You don't want anything left out. Okay, so this is just an easy way where anyone can get with us. All right. So this is what it looks like where you get in your courses online. Let me make sure. I kind of blocking this one. Whoops, wrong one. Here we go. Let me get out of the way there. So this is what it looks like. You make your donation. You get an email. Oh, hey, let me create my online user. You're in the school. Yay. All your courses are right there on the right. Your student FAQ there. Everybody's new to this, so it's like, oh, let's get you oriented. A little FAQ there for you. We've been asked, questions, so we're used to the top 10 or whatever questions we realize you probably have. And on the left there it says community forum, but we changed the name to classroom, and that is a private student only forum. I'm in there. I'm the moderator, what have you, and really it's super fast to get answers to your questions there, because let's say you're doing something. Oh, I had this question on this form. Well, you can put the form in there and be like, what question on which box? You know what I'm saying? You could really go back and forth in there and message and put in any links or forms, documents, anything. And so, and only other students in the school are in there. Okay? So there's no public access, period. It has to be students doing this work. And so it's people that are really knowledgeable, and action oriented and doing a lot of great things in this. And I recommend anyone that's in the school really needs to get in that area, because it's just phenomenal. It's so great. I really enjoy everything that's going on in there. People have, oh, I have this hard question, this, that, and then, we just unbundle it and go through the principles of the same things and answer your question at the same time too. And just make it so, someone feels, oh, I have a hurdle here because I don't have this information. Here's the information, hurdle gone, right? Keep moving. That's what that is there for. And I'm very responsive in there because time matters, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately. But they're always like, pay the rent, do this, do that. Everything in here is like that. So, so that's why we want to be responsive. And the faster you get this done, once you're a student, well, then you start reaping the rewards as soon as you put in a little time. Then you're like, okay, well, no more taxes, boom. And so on. Then the money starts coming in, And you're like, oh, what money? Well, let's go into that. It's really pretty sweet. I'm going to get myself out of the way here again. You see, because your person, hey, listen, I didn't create the financial system. That accountants don't create a financial system. That's not what we do, right? That's not our job. We don't have any part of that. I didn't create any of this. Hey, let's make up dollars. No. Let's make up banking. No, that wasn't me. None of that was me, right? I'm an accountant, so what's my job, right? My job is to help you. That's my job. And so what do we want to do? Not pay the government money, right? Like, no taxes, You're taxing enough. The government is taxing enough without actually having to pay taxes. Am I right? I mean, my goodness. So, you know, default. If you open a trust, that is a clothing business with a logo. Would a trademark for the logo be necessary if a trust is already established? Uh, uh, you, they're separate issues. They're just separate issues before. And it's funny, I mean, let's see, how's a good way to say this? Courts are fake. You know what I mean? Like, I am the most plagiarized and at the same time censored human that has proof that they are. You know what I mean? Like, I beat the banks for so long with so much proof and helped so many people beat their debt that now I'm completely censored and made invisible and shut down every anything online. Shut down anything I have out there. If I were to teach that, again, it's so censored, like what happened to Patreon. The last thing recently. So, uh, you know, and at the same time, my work is stolen, right, and put out on the internet for free, but changed slightly. You know what I mean? And with no backup, right? People have questions. Oh, what about that's a method? Is so on. My expectation is, hey, I'm here. These are my methods. I'm here as if you don't know them, that's just for lack of better terms, right? That's a student-teacher relationship, like someone who knows teaching someone who doesn't know, right? That's all. And so my goal is, hey, here's the information, read it, but I'm here. What are your questions? I've done 1,000 videos, easy, on this topic. More, got to be more. And all the proof I posted out there, right? So, uh, it's all stolen and censored, and I've been to court, 50 times ish against the bankers, and I learned from in court that courts are fake. No one wins in court. Just the government just does what it wants in court all the time, and that's the only thing they do. Period. So that's why the inner circle work is so important. That technology, is important in court. That's how I won. When the paperwork doesn't win, you need other methods. You need non-paperwork methods. And so, all my work is copyrighted, but everyone's out there, stealing it and absolutely ruining people's lives. You know what I mean? This information, if improperly applied, it doesn't help your life. It's counterproductive, to not have the information that goes with it and not be like, oh, I had a question for my life. What about this? If you can't have access to the information, it's counterproductive. You're like halfway into something, you don't know what to do. You see? So, there's really nothing I can do about these plagiarists, and keep taking my work and keep saying it's theirs and keep ruining people's lives. I've looked into it. You know what I mean? You gotta drop 50 grand to go in a retainer, easy, just to get into any copyright thing, trademark, copyright, anything like that costs so much money. You don't win. You know what I mean? You don't win because you're talking about somebody that's stealing your work and didn't have anything, and like that. And if they have a bunch of money, they just pay off the court. You lose too, because they sold their soul. Oh, they sold you, stole your stuff. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's their thing. So trademarks, and are helpful. You know what I mean? Like, do that. I'm not saying don't do that, but understand that they're, really kind of a hoax. You know what I mean? Like, so that's and their enforcement. I mean, the courts aren't here to help us. Not the humans. They're here to help themselves and the super wealthy elite who sold their souls, and that's it. No one else. No one else can be helped by the court system. So that trademark, you have to think enforcement and stuff like that, and that's just impossible, you see? So, the government's fake. It's just, it's actually fake. It's just a system of thievery, that's all. And slavery, that's all it is. It isn't anything else. So we have to interact with it, right? So these are the hacks that you could legally use here at the school, and you quit paying them money, and they start sending you money. Okay, that's the best we could do, But uh, you could use a trust for any business, but don't mix up like somebody stealing your work because of a trademark or stealing your actual money. Nobody can get in a trust. Nobody can take it. A trust can't be actually sued. It's very protective way to do anything, any financial anything, especially a business. Um, it's a way to really, keep everything except something like that. That's a non-tangible item. It's a non-monetary item and non-tangible. A trademark. You see, that's. Uh, I haven't seen the trust necessarily help with that. But actually finances and money and business and all that stuff in business. Oh my God, a trust is nobody touches it. The bank never goes in it. A trust never gets sued. It's just the absolute best way to do business by far. Nothing else touches it, not just the taxes and so on, just for so many other things. You can get credit for it. Uh, but I'm just saying, it was a good question, but I try and answer people's questions real. I don't have another method. It's just you have a real question, you need to know something. This guy's supposed to be an expert. I give you the real answer. Uh, just as if because here I'm doing a free thing twice a week. I'm on Blog Talk Radio, Mondays at noon now. And it's Liberty 8 Academy on Blog Talk Radio. I recommend you go to that. That has a back and forth in that medium where people, like, we just did a show, first show last week, and that has a back and forth element. And two people came and gave basically testimonials in their experience, and that was it. That was the whole show. Because it's not just me talking. This is good for information. People have questions and so on, but it's much better, I think, if doing it like interactive way. It doesn't have video, so this is kind of good for that. But if you want to hear like back and forth of real people doing this, real questions and so on, I put anyone on air and just talk about the reality of the situation. Mondays at noon, all right. And then this is every week too. Thursdays at 7 p.m. We do this trust crash course, all right. So real question, BFalk, real answer. I want to take the time and give that real question. It's due diligence, in answering it. Okay. Dad, Matson. Common law copyright requires one sale to a party, so sell one. Yeah, but that's not the issue. The issue is enforcement. You see what I'm saying? And that's B. Falk's question. Ultimately, trademark is about enforcement. How do you stop someone from stealing your stuff? Your creative, what you put your heart and soul into. How do you stop that? And the answer is you kind of can't, because they are soulless. Our would-be owner controllers, what have you. These creatures. But so we just set ourselves up so they can't get at the money, and we start taking money in and don't give it out. That's all legal. Why? Because they're doing the exact same thing. This is within the system. This is what, after you sell your soul, I'm the wealthy elite now that, all the creepy stuff they do and all that. You can have it. Yeah. This is what they do. They made a backdoor system for themselves within the system, so you could just do this. Anyone can do this. This is what they do, And then cleverly, it has a second part to it. It's not just I could get out of all business taxes and all that stuff. Yay, and all personal stuff, all that. Great. I run a trust system, but cleverly, right? Because they're not mind control program like you are. You're concerned listening to this, like, I don't know if I should get all that free stuff. You're a slave of the government and the banks. Does the bank ever sign a document? No. The bank has never signed a single document in the United States. Nope, they just never do. Never. Okay, so you're the only one that signed that piece of paper that says there's a mortgage. So who's the only one legally who can change it? You. Okay, so everyone should just go, hey, I don't owe you anymore, and I'm the only signature to this contract. And that's the law. That's the law. Are they enforcing it that way? No. I tried 50 times. No, 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 no. They don't follow the law. You see what I'm saying? That's just not what they do. That's not their thing. So we have to set ourselves up in a way that, oh, we'll use the system that the wealthy elite use. Why? Because they're not going to be bringing trust into court because they use trust. They use everything what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? And cleverly, because they're not under the type of mind control programming you're under, they will get all the free stuff too. Like an EBT card, having that, you're like, oh nope, sorry, I don't have anything. It makes you judgment proof. Do you get that? Not only are you getting money coming in, but the deeper aspect of this is you, i.e., your person, has nothing. And so somebody can sue you and get what? Nothing. Nothing. Nobody gets a penny anymore forever. Forever, nobody gets a penny. Nope. Sorry. It's so beautiful. It's so fun. You finally kick their ass. You know what I'm saying? Financially. So they can't touch anything. And they get proof. Oh, I don't have anything. Give me all the free stuff that makes me look like I'm poor and whatever. Yeah, poor. Yeah, I have nothing. I got all free money coming in. And I pay them nothing. Hooray. Finally, the government. What is the government for? What do they give us? You see, the government that we pay money to should be giving us what? People need a house, so free housing. People need food, free water, free electricity, free computers, free cell phones. I don't know, free anything we want. That's what the government should do. What do they do now? Why do we need a government? What do we need? We don't need to be controlled. That does what? So, okay, I'm not going to be your slaves under your mind control anymore. At least financially, I'll make my life as easy as possible, given the current system that we find ourselves operating under. Right? It's forced upon us. So, as an accountant, which I am, I'm an accountant, yay. The business guy, yay. Okay. How do we pay them? Nothing. Hey, you pay us all the money from now on, okay? So what can you get free-wise? Let's go through this, right? You could get free monthly cash payments. That's wonderful. $851 a month. That's like 10 grand a year. Yay! Food stamps. $250 a month. That's 3 grand a year. Yay! Free smartphone and free cell phone service. I don't know. That's a pretty good deal. It's all unlimited. I just posted a video today on the YouTube channel. Here's proof that I got unlimited everything. Free cell phone service. Click. It's like, oh my God, I love it. You can get free internet or discount on your internet. Some states and counties have free electricity and many other free things. I'm not listing everything here, but some more free things that you can get once you open your trust. Excuse me. Free health insurance. That's right, free health insurance. Free housing. Did you know that was available? Yes, free housing is available. It's in our mentor program. Teach you how to do it. Free college and graduate school. Not only just the tuition, right, but also expenses. They give you the money for free. You don't pay them back a penny. That's free college and graduate school. Anybody can become a lawyer, right, and then you could go take more of their money. Hey, you don't even have to pay for it. You have to pay for it in your time, but you don't have to pay them money. They'll teach you how to do it, get you a license, and pay you to do it. Pay you expenses and tuition. I mean, if you don't like the control you're under, what are they most afraid of? Some, lawyer, right? Become just, oh, I got a bar card. I'm going to go in there and mess you up. You want me to do that? I mean, or whatever, After this whole, fake health fiasco, we could use a good doctor now, right? Probably. You could do that. So many things you could be doing with that. Okay, you could get better credit too, way better credit. We teach that. It's wonderful. So what else we got here? State, federal tax exemptions. I'm just going to mention a few names and so on, but there's so many things you can qualify here. As soon as you open up the trust, it's automatic, instant. It's so fabulous. No IRS taxes forever. As soon as you open up your trust, it's not something you apply for in any way, shape, or form like you're thinking. It's just getting the proper EIN, and then it's no more IRS taxes, no more IRS filing. You can then Uh, apply for all these other exemptions too. It's fantastic. You get 501c3 status without even applying for it. It's so wonderful. Hey, I'm a nonprofit. Yay. Yes, anyone can be. It's wonderful. Then no business taxes, no personal taxes. You could get exempted from property taxes. Can you imagine? Yeah. Yes, you can do that. Those sales taxes. Yes, you could absolutely get exempted from vaccines. I show you how to do that in the mentor program. It's automatic. No one with this trust could be jailed or detained. No one that signs this trust could be jailed or detained. And no one will be. No one has been. No crypto taxes. And no inheritance taxes for anyone. Period. Forever. It's so great. So got to go check out our testimonials. They're wonderful. Let me get out of the way of this so you can see who's who and what's what. Dee Dee says, you saved my life even though it doesn't look like much has changed. Everything has changed. Thank you, Dee Dee. These are lifted quotes from the videos. Go watch the video testimonials. These are all just what people who apply this work, this is what they say. This is their outcome. This is their testimony. This is, hey, guess what happened to me? Greg says Liberty Aid Academy's support has been vital in the creation of this trust. Any questions or concerns they answered. The whole community has been a big support. The proverbial weight or fear has been lifted. We'll be continuing with all of John's work. Greg has. And, he's happy. And everything's fine. Once you learn it, you go apply it to your life. Everything's fine. It's wonderful. Let's get out of the way here again. Best way is to email us. We can send you, I had this question, whatever. We've had every question. Dee Dee, all right, Liberty, yes, LAA, Liberty Aid Academy, all right, Dee Dee in the house. Dee Dee's one of our long-term experts with super much proof, and I just quoted her. Yay. I love it. And we have such wonderful outcomes for people that, people like Dee Dee are happy that we're using her testimony because she's that happy about her outcome in her life. So the knowledge that we provide, what can change your life? Knowledge only. Another way to do something, so you do this, whatever you were doing before, you don't do it that way anymore. You do it this way now. And this is what this is the method, this is the only best method that exists in the financial system. Once you do this, you don't have to keep looking for, what's the method to keep my money safe and my family safe and all the assets safe. This is it. This is what the wealthy elite do, right? I'm an auditor. I'm a trained auditor. An auditor is an accountant that looks at a situation, a financial situation, and see what's really going on based on paperwork that's there and paperwork that's not there, right? And so I just examined what was going on in the financial system over a long period of time with my training and so on, and realized what they were doing. And I was like, okay, I'll just go do this. And it worked out perfectly. It's like, okay, anyone can do this. Yay, you could do this. Dee Dee, so funny when I drop in and see my face. It is great. She's like, I think I'm on now. Let me go check. Oh, it's Dee Dee. Yes, looking good as always. It's wonderful, Dee Dee. It really is. Plus, you got that sweet cherub face. You're so wonderful. Such a smiley, happy, wonderful lady. And thank you always for Dee Dee for your support. She's so supportive. We're really here to support people in their journey. Yeah, you start the financial stuff and then you find out the truth of the world, what's going on, and we're there to help with that too. Still nothing, this information works from now until every day in the future. You follow? It's never, people are like, yeah, but what if they change, what the wealthy elite are going to give up and they're going to pay taxes and they're going to start filling out tax forms and stuff? Wait, what? Are you crazy? You know, and then every president would be like, here's my taxes. You know what I mean? Here you go. They'd be pissed and be like, here, let me show them to you. You know, now it's like, oh, well, my accountant says, I can't show you those papers because, for the reasons that I was explained to me by my accountant to me about the status of not being able to give you these pieces of paper that may or may not exist. And they don't say they don't exist because they don't have to report. None of the wealthy have to. It's deeper than that. I mean, obviously, this is. I can't get you all the benefits that you could get when you sell your soul, right? They get free houses. They don't have to pay any bills. Here's your black card, and we'll make it always go away. So I can't. This isn't actually selling your soul for a dollar amount. This is just protecting the assets you have, your family, the wealth that you're going to make, not paying taxes, getting money coming in. But it's not, I sold my soul to the devil. I plucked out my eye. That's why they all have a wonky eye. And I put my glass eye in, and I reversed my gender. Now, I feel so good. I have money. It's like, yeah, but you're a creature that just doing all this weird crap. Why did you do all that? So, I don't recommend that, but if you want to go down to Freemason Hall and get your millions, I was sitting around one night and someone was like, I need money now. I was like, okay, I can get you some money. How many millions do you need? And they were like, what? I was like, here's what you do. Get this trust, right? But don't open it, okay? Get all the paperwork ready, get your bank appointment ready and stuff like that, right? And then the day before, go to Freemason Hall, sell your soul to the devil, get your money, right? Get it at the same bank, and then go be your trust the next day at your trust appointment, transfer the money in over, be like, sorry, devil, I kicked your ass, thanks for the millions, Joke, but not really, because the devil did offer me $485 million in Chase Bank to not open this trust face to face. So it's sort of a joke, but it's also true. But in this way, you keep your assets safe, your money safe. You follow the rules, you follow the law. Even if they don't and they use the system, to their advantage. This is the part of the system that they use such to their advantage. They can't mess it up. They mess up their whole financial life, and all their assets are held this way in this type of trust. So it's like, what are you going to stop the entire system, shadow system of not having to pay money to the government? And now. No. The ego we trust is always going to be a trust. How are they going to stop, the original organization? It's never going to happen. Okay. Yeah, they want us to have all this free stuff, right? No, they want us to have this piddling stuff so it doesn't look so bad when they take the, here's your scrap from the table, doggy. That's what they're throwing us compared to the millions and millions that they have. But I'm not selling my soul to the devil. I don't know about you, but you can. Anyone can. There's a Freemason Hall outlet to do that in every single town. Go down there. Hey, we be 33. The devil, hey, I'm selling. And it's like, oh, you sell it. Hey, well, we're buying. We are buying. And so, yeah. No, I don't recommend that. But this is all the legal financial methods that exist in the system that you can use. Anyone can use. It's legal to do. Been doing it for a decade. Michael Gonzalez. Jack, how do you feel about life insurance policy to build wealth? It's fake. Yeah, it's fake. Yes, yeah. Everyone's talking about it on the internet, right? On Facebook, on all the social media platforms. They don't have any proof. Here's the difference. What's the only place you're going to get proof that financial outcomes work? Liberty Aid Academy. There is no one else on the internet, not anywhere, that posts what we post, right? Because I do the work that I do, and then I post all this proof, right? My unredacted driver's license, my unredacted, well, I'm crazy, right? Unredacted passport, unredacted social security number, social security card with a number, everything, right? Here's my trust, here's everything. For a decade now on YouTube. Yeah, you can't get every one of the videos until you're in the mentor program. What some of them now because I you know made some of them unlisted for our students only to look at. But man, if you followed me for this past decade, what an amazing journey, huh? So let's go back. uh, all the 1099 people, ACH people, all the different camps of stories of lies online on Facebook. Hey, if you do this super secret method that I'm going to give you for free, uh, guess what? You could have a free everything, all your bills paid for, everything. It's like, okay, well, where are all your free houses and free cars and stuff like that? What's your, because your name on Facebook is like Tiny G 347G. It's like, wait a minute. If this is real, well, why don't you have like 1,000 houses, 1,000 cars? Better yet, why hasn't someone good done this and eradicated the homeless problem? Not everyone is evil, so someone, if this works for people that are good, show me like someone who had a good heart who went and got, oh, here, let me help you with your mortgage. You simply do this, so your mortgage goes away. You don't even have proof for yourself, let alone you're helping anyone else. No proof of any of those processes, not ever, Michael. Never. You'll never find it. And so, where's your life insurance? Where did you build your wealth? Let me show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me your proof. Show me your real account name. Here's Liberty Aid Academy, John McKay. I'm posting my ID, and here's all the testimonials from all the students. No school has that. Not Yale, not Harvard, not Stanford, not MIT. Nowhere. Let alone these fake processes, these insurance. You're betting on your death? Bet on your death. Come on down. And so what? That's always on your mind? You're betting on your death? It's plus, let's just say you need to get into the inner circle anyway. I give away the time loop with the exact dates at the end of time and the start of time. Yeah, it's a very short time loop we're in. Okay, let's just say it's less than a lifetime. You know what I mean? A lifetime, one long, and we're getting near the end of it. So, and they know when the last day of time. I know too, but I'm just saying none of the other humans in here know. But they all know. What do you think that number's about? 33. Oh, it's so obvious what you know, and they all know. You think there are tunnels under every city? I mean, go watch They Live. You know what I mean? Yeah. They all have to reverse their gender, right? It's just creepy. Pluck out their eye and put it in a glass eye. Everyone famous. It's just, oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I mean? And then they have to get on. Then they're just like, oh, I work for the government. Oh, that means you get online on Facebook and lie about some processes and like try and gather up some people and ruin their lives financially. Just ruin them. You know what I mean? Because they just worship the devil. I mean, they're evil. They're just straight up evil. If they don't have proof, why would you not have proof? Me, I'm like, oh my God. Like when I started this whole thing, right? Back in 2012, I beat the banks. I put my non-disclosure agreements on YouTube. Put my checks. Nothing redacted. Nothing. Look, I kicked their ass. The bankers, The bankers, I beat them. You be dancing around like I did. Look! Here's the proof. That's what you do first. Every time you be like, look at the proof. Look, I kicked their ass. It's like you hold up a fish. Look, I caught a fish. Be like, look, I caught a fish. It's like, well, where's the freaking fish? Don't you have a phone on you? Why didn't you take a picture of the fish? You caught a fish, but you didn't take a picture that was how big? Now they never. Where's your pictures? Where's your name on your account? Where's your just? I mean, let's just say it. I mean, I'll just say it for the very few intelligent humans, right? It seems like intelligent humans are a hoax. They don't even look for proof. No other school has proof. The only ours. I'm like, You all are paying money to people who are ruining you financially, just absolutely lying to you. It, what? I can't tell you. A reason that always comes up is because so many people come to our school after doing all this stuff. Why? I know it too. All this stuff online and stuff, I did it all. I'm an accountant. I did all those fake processes, but nothing happened to me. And then, but I was like, okay, what are you really doing? Because you're all lying to me. None of you have proof. And I was like, well, let me use my auditing skills and see what you're actually doing. I was like, oh, okay, that's legal. Well, why don't we do it too? How about that? Let's just do the legal thing to do. Works at the banks, works everywhere, give credit, they pay the money, everything works. So it's like, okay, this is legal. No blowback on a single student, nothing negative, absolutely nothing. Only no money goes out for the students and only money comes in from now on. And that's it for the rest of their life. All those people that I was telling this to for years got the free PPP and EIDL money. You think that's not coming again? What the government fixes stuff? Are you kidding me? They're only going to do this. Oh, things are so chaotic. You need us. Oh, here's some money too. We'll pay you to need us. Yeah, you're pretty horrible. You should start paying, give us free houses, everything to even keep you around for an instant. We don't need you for anything. But yeah, start paying. And we're not going to pay you. You pay us now. You see, this is legal. Anyway, good question, Michael. But I just wanted to break down the principle there because I just don't like to see people's time wasted and money wasted and get sent down a dead end because that happened to me. And I'm an accountant, so I'm like, no. I'm going to put together proof. I'm going to put together testimonials. I'll make it a school so everyone can train at their own speed. I'll make a great team. I'll be here myself. I'll copyright everything. I'll prove I did it first. No one has any worries here. Everywhere else and every other way, wherever your money is tonight, you have no idea if you're going to wake up and that money's in that account. You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea, but if you have one of these trust accounts, you can sleep like a baby every night. Your money's going to be in that trust account when you wake up. A day and night, every single day and night, no problem for anyone. Never a problem, not once, ever. Yeah, so be concerned about the way you're doing things now, but don't be concerned about changing over to doing where there's proof, Michael, all right? Dee Dee, true. The building commission meeting, they texted, Ms. Rosa, please keep your phone on mute during the meeting. I was just supposed to sit there while they lie. Oh my God, courts are they're just a joke. We've decided our lying script will be this. It's like, oh my God, okay, well, how about I expose your lying script and everything else? How about that? Do you like that? Or you want to just follow the law and do what's right? You want to do that instead? Which one? Right? And generally, I find that they like to do that. Dee Dee, beginning to think they just want to know the law, but don't want me to show proof. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? They just want you to do what they want you to do. They don't want you to follow the law. No. They follow the law. I teach you how to follow the law. They don't want you to do that. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be under mind control programming. They want you to pay your taxes, which nobody can afford to do. Pay your taxes, pay your mortgage. You can't even afford to do that. They're trying to make everyone destitute or sell their soul. No, we're not going to do that. We're just quit paying you money, quit listening to you, turn off your lying TV box, right? And then you can start sending me money. Start sending me money and free things, free services. Let's do it that way and just keep your mouth to yourself, right? No, I'm not going to be sending you any money. Not going to be reporting in any money. No, none of that's going to never happen. Nope. That's it. No. And that's the law. So, yeah, GD. Anyway, help DD out, please. So, yeah, nothing, even when they misapply rules and so on, their methods of enforcement, You can just apply the law to them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, well, I'm just asking you to do what you do for you. How could you see you're doing it? So how can that be illegal if I do it? And that's all I do. See, an auditor is just like, oh, okay, so that's legal to do. Okay, hey everybody, guess what? That's legal to do, and I did it, and it's fine for you to do it. So yay, get in the game, right? When you, what's your choice? You want to go play Monopoly every time you know that feeling when you go past go, you're like, give me the $200. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll take my $200. Well, why don't you do that? Like, don't give them 200. Give them $200 every time you do go around. It's like, no, 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 no. Give me $200 every time I go around, and I'll just give you nothing. Yep, I'll keep going around. Nothing for you. Give me some more money. And the faster I get up there to the $200 line, you give me more money. That's about it. That's the only thing I want to do with the government. You give me money, I give you nothing. Yeah. Now I like you better. Wouldn't say I would stretch the word like to mean it's like a like relationship. I still don't like you, but I don't like you less. That's all we can do. I don't like you less. Right? We're in that kind of relationship where I can't get rid of you like Velcro. It's like the evil boyfriend that's like, okay, I have to move to another country, you know what I mean? To get rid of the evil, Uncle Sam wants to be my boyfriend or else. It's like, listen, you Uncle Creepy Sam, quit touching me on the knee, you know? Dee Dee. You've been right about the we agencies, right? I thought they were just innocent minions. No, everything they do is a test. Isn't that the truth? That's why the inner circle information is. It really just. It's like even for Dee Dee doing this many years, it's like, let me just remove that last veil. Let's just look at him and just get to know your enemy, basically, and get to know how to. Let's just put it like this way. You get to know your lemons, right? They are bitter lemons. It's like, okay, you're just going to take your lemon, I'll bring the sugar, and we'll just... Fine. I'll drink some lemonade again. I'm beginning to like the taste. There's more sugar. Fine. Government sugar, government lemons, fine. It's great. It's free lemonade at least. No, I mean, listen, I'm just being real. You see what I'm saying? You have to keep a positive attitude. Everything we teach makes in the first year, you get way more money back that you paid for, even if you get all the courses, right? Right, all the courses right now are at this super great discount and so on. It's amazing that we have all this training for you and that it all works for everyone. But even if you do this, I'm going to get all the information, I'm going to learn it, I'm going to get it down in this year, I'm going to start my thing. Within the first year, you get more money back from the government than what you paid for all the courses the first year. That means all the remaining years, it's just extra. It's like, I don't dislike you as much as I did money. That's the best we can do with them, our evil overlords. I dislike you slightly less, lemons. That's about it. All right, listen. I have been proven I've been helping people, your families, everyone out there without any kind of negative blowback on anyone. Nothing negative has happened to anyone. And just absolutely amazing positive things have happened to so many people. Go watch the testimonials. Dee Dee's one of them, one of the many. And thanks for coming always, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, think about if you can come on to the Blog Talk Radio thing. I'd love to have you and hear more about what's going on and stuff. And I don't just want it to be this testimonial thing. I want to be real talk, Okay, tell us a little bit about your background, and then what do you want to talk about? You know what I mean? Because that's what I do on every client, and I've been doing this for a long time now. I'm just like, what's on your mind? What can I help you with? And I always have the answers for you. This is hidden information. I'll give you that, but it's actually less complex, than information you already have. It's actually a simplification of your financial life and so on. It simplifies everything. So it all your steps become easier of every process you do. It's fantastic. So you get, first year money back and time back. The IRS. Oh my God, trying to figure out that information to fill out those documents. Come on, I don't care how hard you try. Everyone's going to get their taxes wrong. Like, who could get them right and get them perfect? It's like 1,000,000 pages of taxes. Just do this. Don't have to fill them out. That's the way that you do it. Michael, what's the difference between the mentor program and the advanced financial solutions? They're actually both bundled together now. Advanced Financial Solutions was the previous mentor program before they come out with this health nonsense. I had the program built, and it was more of a case study with live interactions and questions. It's sort of more information in it, but more difficult, not as easily indexed by topic. The mentor program is single topic training, exactly how you do something. So the Advanced Financial Solutions is a previous incarnation of the mentor program in a different way. But once I did them both, I realized, well, you should really do the mentor program first. Do the process. It's simple. It's easily indexed. Just go through them, do them. That's it. And then you want a deeper understanding of all that information. The time I put it in and so on, it may not be for everybody to study that deep and so on in the Advanced Financial Solutions, but it's the same information that's in the mentor program, but a much deeper discussion with case studies of what if this, what if that, much more information, wider information, a more detailed dissection of it, not more information, just making it so, kind of talking about it several different ways and several different cases really cements it home to people, I think. And so I didn't want to give up that information. And this came from the most recent mentor program doing it. It was a suggestion that a student had, and I really thought about it, and I was like, that is a good idea, as long as we put in a caveat, right? Which we're doing. That the Advanced Financial Solutions is just, the mentor program is older information, not outdated, and sort of a different way of presentation, not single topic index the way the mentor program is. Mentor program, I was like, man, I gotta, people need payback. They're just wasting their time out there. Let me just show you how it's done. Boom, boom, boom. That's the mentor program currently. It's super, just exactly what you need to get the job done and nothing else, and not like a shortening of the information, just very direct, to the point, not wasting time, not going on and on like I am now. I was like, what's your student, what's your in the training, this is how it's done. But at the same time you do that, and it's like, okay, wow, that was amazing, I want to go deeper with this information. Wow, okay, that's the Advanced Financial Solutions. Do that after, really go deep, get into all that stuff. It's not like a waste of time on those videos. I didn't. Price points are different. Our website's different. It's not the same, way we do things now. You know what I mean? It's not the same wealth of information in just a kind of such an easy to do format the way the mentor program is now. But some of the topics and the way they're handled in detail and really get at the principles, those things, I realized people could use that. So if you set aside that part of it, it got thrown into the mentor program for that reason. Okay. All right. Good question, Michael. Thank you for that. Okay. this, you know, the only school with proof. None of those, no one else on any kind of social media platform has any proof of what they're doing. And yet, what, I got 6 viewers live, and I've been doing this. I mean, these live programs at this scheduled time for more than a year now. People know when they are and so on. But you see what I'm saying? The truth they just make invisible out there. If you got thousands of views and millions of views, but you sold your soul to get them, period. You switched your gender, you pulled out one of your eyes, you put it a glass eye, on and on with the horrible stuff you did, and you're not even in there anymore. It's a demon in there. No one's gonna hear from you for forever. You're done. You're gone. You disappeared, right? So, uh, okay. This is the only way, the only, legal financial solutions that are absolutely available for everyone, working for everyone. There's no, bank where you're banking currently. Sure, we tell you other places you can bank and so on. But I mean, come on. You have to switch your life around, or you could wake up tomorrow and your money's just going out of your account. Oh, we made a new rule. Guess what? There's a gold standard, or we're not going on the dollar standard. We're using this money now. So we took the money out of your account, and that's just what we're doing with everyone. That's never going to happen with a trust account. You can't trust them. Do you trust them? No. You trust yourself. You create this trust account. You run it. You're the only one with purview. You're the only one that can get at the money, and that's it. That's it. You can trust you. Not me. I'm not in on it. I just teach you how to do it. That's how you do it. That's all your family, however you set it up. I teach you how to do that, and it's just under absolutely only whoever you decide is on that trust and no one else. Forever. Yay. Everything is safe now. So anyway, take advantage of this 50% discount. I don't This is just an introductory offer, to put everything together, because now we have all the information built. There's nothing left out. I don't want people to have anything redacted from their training. You need every inch of this. So get it with, more than 50% off. So we're here. If you need us, okay, give us an email, what have you. All right. Thank you for coming. It's Thursday at 7. We'll be here next week, Thursday at 7 on YouTube. Mondays at noon. We're on Blog Talk Radio. Look for Liberty Aid Academy. And you could look for a recent YouTube video too, because you're on YouTube, right? Go look at our channel, and it's like, Blog Talk Radio. And the link is in there, okay? You can go look at that video and click on the link. Oh, that's where the show's going to happen on Monday at noon. Yep. And so you put it on your schedule and so on like that. And you can call in. It's free. You just literally, anyone with a phone can be live on this show. Ask me a question, give your testimonial. It's easy back and forth. That's why I wanted to do this. So anyone is welcome to come on and, I had a question, that's fine. But I really want to be a platform for people that have had the experience with this. I really haven't had a good public platform where they can really just tell their story, other than, recorded testimonials. I want it to be live and just people be real. And so any students, come on down. I'd love to have you, please, okay? And anyone who's unsure about it, whatever, come on and check out Reality, all right? We'll be here Monday at noon on Blog Talk Radio, Liberty Aid Academy, and again, this show is on 7 p.m. Thursdays. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's one of the holy days we're given here, right? Time off, supposedly, or whatever. But enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Monday, okay? All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the feedback. And we're here to help you.